Hey YouTube, I am back with the drawn info, and this time we're going to be talking about Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde. First we'll be talking about the first legendary Pokemon in the Kalos region, Xerneas. Xerneas is known to be the life Pokemon. You might think it's pronounced Xerneas because of the X in front of Xerneas, but it's actually pronounced Xerneas. It's the 716th Pokemon ever created, and of course you might know it's a fairy-type Pokemon. They were going to make Xerneas a fairy and steel type comparing to its legs made out of swords, but they just kept it as a fairy type. And its ability is Fairy Aura comparing that to its type. Its height is 9 feet 10 inches. It weighs 474 pounds. The moves I can learn is Heal Pulse. Let's see if I can say this right. Aromatherapy. In-Drain Takedown. Light Screen, Aurora Beam, Gravity, Gene Massey, I think that's how you pronounce it. Then Moon Blast. I'm thinking Moon Blast was supposed to be its signature move, but I saw another fairy type Pokemon learn Moon Blast, so I'm assuming that's not a signature move. But I would keep Moon Blast if I were you. And here's Mega Horn, Nightshade, Horn Leech, Close Combat, Giga Drain, Outrage. Oh, I forgot. Psych Up, Misty, Terran, and Nature Power. And of course, you know that's in the Kalos region. And of course, you know since it's legendary, it does not evolve. So here is Xerneas. The info is under here, saying when the horns on its head shine in 7 different colors, it's said to be sharing eternal life. It slept for 1,000 years in a form of a tree before its revival. Xerneas resembles the letter X. So there you have it, the information of the legendary Xerneas. And now we move on to Yveltal, which is another legendary Pokemon in the Kalos region. It is known to be the Destruction Pokemon. This is how you pronounce it, Yveltal, and it's known to be the 717th Pokemon. Of course, you may know it's a Dark and Flying type, and comparing to its type, its ability is Dark Aura. It's 19 feet tall, and it weighs 447.5 pounds. The moves that I can learn is Hurricane, Razor Wind, Taunt, Roost, Double Team, Air Slash, Snarl, Oblivion Wing, which is its signature move, Disable, Dark Pulse, Foul Play, Phantom, Force, Psychic, Dragon Rush, Focus Blast, Sucker Punch, Hyper Beam, and Sky Attack. The region that you may know is in the Kalos region. And of course it does not evolve because it's legendary. And here is the picture of why-VER-tral, and the information is down here, and it says when the Pokemon life comes to an end, it spreads its wings and tail feathers and shines red, forgot that shines red in there, to absorb life of all living things, then turns into a cocoon once more. Yveltal represents the letter Y. So there you have it, the information of the legendary why-VER-tral. And now we move on to another legendary Pokemon in Z version, Zygarde. Zygarde is known to be an order Pokemon. This is how you pronounce it, Zygarde. You may think it's pronounced Zygarde because of a D right here, but the D is silent, so now you know how to pronounce it, Zygarde. Known to be the 718th Pokemon. Is known to be a Dragon Ground type, and its ability is Aura Brick, which disables why-VER-tral's Dark Aura and Xerneas' Fairy Aura. You might think that the abilities do nothing, but Xerneas' Fairy Aura powers up its Fairy type moves, such as why-VER-tral's Dark type moves. Anyway, the height is 16 feet 5 inches, weighs 672.4 pounds. The moves that can learn is Glare, Dragon Breath, Bite, Safeguard, Dig, Bind, and signature move is Land Warmth. Also, Sandstorm, Haze Crunch, Earthquake, Camouflage, I believe that's how it's pronounced, Dragon Pulse, Dragon Dance, Coal, Extreme Speed, and Outrage. The region that, of course, it's in is the Kalos region, and does not evolve. Says here, and the drawing of Zygarde, says here the information when the Kalos region system, sorry if I mispronounced that, falls into this area, it appears to reveal its secret power. Its hypothesis is that monitoring those who destroy the encyclo system from deep into the cave where it lives. Zygarde represents the letter Z. You might not see it, but it actually does. Anyway, here's an interesting fact about the legendary Zygarde. The legendary Zygarde was first named Zidhagen, that's how you pronounce Zidhagen, and information here, because it's mostly the same as Zygarde's. Anyway, but this time, its type was going to be a dragon and dual type Pokemon. But then they took out the dual type half, just kept in the new type, fairy type. But that's the type it would be if it was like this, Zygarde, the Z Pokemon. And its ground type moves have been taken out and learned by these dual type moves: Dual Rush, Dual Claw, and Dual Blast. Dual Blast was supposed to be a signature move. Anyway, that is the information of Zygarde. Well, also the other Pokemon, Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde, and its glitch Pokemon, Zidhagen. So there you have it, the information of Pokemon, the legendary Pokemon from X, Y, and Z. So that is all I have to tell you today. See you later, YouTube.